All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're in the day 8 of our void series, and I want to place more emphasis on procrastination. So today we're going to be talking about decision paralysis. So what is decision paralysis? Decision paralysis is when you have to make more than one decision at the same time, and at the result of that, you start to feel overwhelmed. Okay. And so by you feeling overwhelmed, you do one, two things. You either shut down and you don't make the decision, or you procrastinate on making the decision. So we have to understand one thing, right? The conscious mind, your logical mind, your rational mind can only store up one to three things at a time. But what we have done through do so much stimulation, we have given our mind so many jobs to do, and it cannot do every single thing that you're trying to get it to do. Think about this part of your mind like a secretary. Your secretary comes to work every day, and every day there's always a set of goals or a task that they have to do every day. And say their task is only three different things they got to do every day. And then you come in as the CEO, and then you try to place two or three more things on top of that. What you think is going to happen to that secretary? They're going to overanalyze, they're going to overthink everything that they need to do, and they're not going to know what decision to make. Therefore, they're going to push their laptop away, and they're going to twirl around in their little business seat, their little business chair, and they're not going to do shit. This is what we're doing on a consistent basis. We're giving ourselves too many tasks that we just don't have the capacity to handle. And then we're trying to figure out, okay, so what is the most important thing that I need to do first? And so that creates more resistance and more of an overwhelming sensation. And then over a period of time, we don't make no decisions and we're stuck. So the solution to this is, first and foremost, write down one to three things that you know you need to do daily to complete your task. And out of these one to three things, make sure that it's something that is very simple, non-complex, and something that you know you can do within the short time frame. Next step is, if you find that you don't know what is that you need to do first, then you need to go to your vision. So ask yourself, what is my personal vision or personal goal that I'm trying to obtain? Then go back to your list and evaluate which step is going to get you closer to that vision. This will determine what you need to prioritize first. So instead of having 3 to 5 things on your list and just going through them haphazardly, stick to what is getting you closer to the vision. Prioritize what gets you closer to the vision. Thirdly, you want to reevaluate and question, if you do make this decision, how does it make you feel if it doesn't work out the way that you want it to? Because sometimes you might have a fear behind the decision that you made, not knowing if it's going to bring you where you need to go. So a lot of times we want to make the right decision, and if it's not the right decision, that creates a lot of anxiety, and then eventually we become overwhelmed. So just keep in mind that your mantra is less is more. Don't try to put so much stuff on your plate and you know you can't eat it all. Take your time, choose the things that you feel that can get the ball rolling, right? If you find that you have something on your list that requires a lot of attention, a lot of effort, don't start with that first, even though it can get you closer to the goal. But don't start with that particular task first, because it's too overwhelming for you. You have to pay attention to your nervous system. Allow your nervous system to understand that what you are doing is safe, and regulate your nervous system. You can utilize certain breathwork techniques. You can Google the 4x4x4 breath. I believe it's called box breathing. Do another type of breathing called physiological sigh, which is a very powerful breathing technique. You can do reframing, right? Which is reframing the situation that you're in, reframing the perception that you have of why your body and your mind may think that this particular task is unsafe, right? And just tell yourself that it is safe, right? And lastly, what you can do is bring your awareness to this pressure that you're putting on yourself that is unconsciously keeping your nervous system active. A lot of times we're trying to find ways to develop willpower and consistency. And so we place this internal pressure on us to get us to be in constant movement. But what that's doing is not doing you a favor. It's actually making your nervous system more stressed, because you have created this imaginary pressure system that your nervous system doesn't operate off of, and you're constantly putting out more energy than you have to. Evaluate where you got that social conditioning from. Relax, because movement actually happens in a relaxed state. The longer you stay relaxed, the more that you'll be able to move forward. Okay. Steadfast runs the race. Okay. Steadfast wins the race. So on that note, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Peace.